there are ways, like the method that we're going to do today, that makes the information super easy for you as a coach to tell students, but also if you want to improve, there are ways that you don't even need a coach to improve. The forced learning method is one of those things. Hello and welcome everybody! Today we are in Oosthout, in Voorhout, and we're going to do 10 exercises with the forced learning method. And we're going to start right now. Vamos! Drill number 1. Put your student into the corner, and now they are forced to make this small swing. They cannot make a bigger swing. As a coach, you don't want to talk a lot, because a lot of information can make your students feel like it's super difficult, and they will be demotivated and they will learn less. So if you have somebody like a tennis player go to Padel, you can tell them, make your swing smaller. I understand, but maybe that's hard for them to understand. Putting your student into this corner makes it easy because there's only one way, and if you damage your racket, sell them one. Drill number 2. Use the rope as a method to make everything smaller. So the goal of this exercise, a smaller backswing. Number 3, the foam roller. With the foam roller, you are forced to play with a stretched arm. So if you have a stroke that needs a stretched arm, they can only do it this way. So instead of telling, hit the ball further to your right, or play with your arm a little bit more stretched, do this exercise. This is something to extend your arm, because now you cannot play the bandeja in a bent arm. So you don't want to be like here, you want to be more or less like there. So this is something you can use to let somebody experience what it's like to hit the bandeja really far to your right. This is a common bandeja mistake, to hit the ball here. So now we're going to extend that. So I can only stretch my arm, I cannot bend my arm now. So now coach somebody on hitting the ball slightly higher than the head and hit it over there. And now we're going, I never tried this before, so maybe my arm will break. So it actually works quite well, because you cannot really play fast, because you're scared a little bit. Well, I am. And you can only stretch your arm, so you cannot put that much power. So it's good to play slower, to learn to play slower, and also to hit the ball further to your right. So this is a basic foam roller that you can use. Drill number 4, the ball underneath the armpit. Makes the preparation smaller and the follow through longer. Because when you prepare, you want the racket to have close to you. If you prepare like this, the ball will fall. So you are forced to play with a short backswing. So another method to make the backswing shorter. So here, then you volley, and then it drops after you hit the volley. It's also useful to extend, to follow through with the arm. So it's here, and then it should fall, because you don't want to be here. So you want to be here, and then you want to be there, and then it will fall. This is also something you can use for your forehand or for your backhand. Drill number 5, playing on one foot. Helps if people are overturning a lot. If you overturn, you fall. So you say, you put one foot on the ground, it's like here, one foot on the ground, volley, and remain here. So I remain here all the time, and I want to volley. And if I fall, it's probably because I overturn a lot. So one foot, hold, play, hold. And over the net, of course. Drill number 6. A wrong foot stance to make people pronate more. If somebody doesn't pronate by themselves, you can force them into a situation that they have to pronate. And then they will feel the difference. Some of you may know the kick smash, you pronate. And also with the flat smash, you pronate. And you can also put somebody in a wrong stance, it depends on what part of England, to force people to pronate even more. So that will look like this. So now I'm forced to pronate more. So when you smash flat, you will do this. And if I'm here, some people do that, and they don't really pronate. So if you put somebody here, they will learn to understand the pronation. So put somebody in the wrong stance to force them to pronate more, or to experience the feeling, to let them feel how it feels to pronate. Because they might not do it from here and they supinate all the time. Drill number 7, the 2-racket method. This works very, very well if you are somebody that holds the racket too tight. The double racket method is also very good to use because now you cannot put a lot of pressure. So if you're somebody that has too tight of a grip, it's like pressing, now it's too big, so you cannot do that. And now you can also do a swing, like a smash or a bandeja, and you try to hold the rackets together and you feel the weight of the racket. So when you swing, you can feel it, that the racket is doing most of the work. Let the racket do the work. Maybe not play with this, but you could, if you hit the ball, and then you feel that the racket is going and doing the work, and you are not. You are just guiding the racket, and you cannot press so much. So this is a perfect way, because you cannot play with strength. No, it's impossible. Drill number 8, behind the wall lob. So if you get behind the court, you are forced to play a very vertical lob. That is the actual paddle lob. And if you hit the fence or the glass, you know you're doing it wrong. So you have instant feedback from your coach, and your coach is the back wall now. Wow. Drill number 9, the kick smash method. If you put yourself behind the fence, you are forced to play in a vertical motion. So you cannot play the ball down too much, and you have to play with kick. You can also make it more interesting in putting a cone where you have to play, or a second bounce to force somebody to play even more kick. Drill number 10, the positioning method with the rope, the resistance rope. Because there is resistance, you are forced to follow your partner, otherwise you will hurt yourself. So that's the best way to learn. So if you want to learn positioning and covering the court correctly, connect yourself together and learn to move with each other. So if the ball comes to the right, the ball will go to the right. I will move to the right, and then Sasha has to move with me, otherwise he falls on the ground. So it's a very good method to learn. Or you get hurt, or you do it the correct version. Move with me! Perfecto. Muy bien. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please like the video and comment. And comment about what would you like to see in the videos. Hasta luego, ciao, adios, and subscribe.